Homestead. So very exciting day today. We have got ourselves a Ninja Creami. I'm so excited about this. I actually I never even heard of this. I was watching Anchor Homestead some months back, and she had gotten one. And when she made ice cream out of her home canned peaches and a little bit of cream, it just blew my mind. and I was like, what is this machine? And I need one. So I've had traditional ice cream makers and stuff in the past, but I don't use them a whole lot. Making homemade ice cream is kind of like labor intensive. It takes a long time. You've got to, wait for things to chill. And I mean, this is a similar kind of concept. I mean, you still have to freeze your stuff, but I was intrigued by the simplicity of it and what you're able to do. And I went looking around, looking on Pinterest, watching videos, things like that. And then I went to Amazon. And I found it on Amazon, and it's $200 on Amazon. That's my dog busting through the door. Just shut that real quick. So I was like, all right, well, we'll have to wait for a while, before we can get this. It's a relatively pricey piece of machinery. So I got a flyer for Sam's Club about a week or so ago. And they were advertising $40 off. And I thought, well, that's great. And, $160 is better than $200. So maybe I can get that, before the end of the month. The sale's running until June 2nd. And when we went to Sam's Club the other day to get just a few things, we went to look at it just to see and make sure that the price was what I thought it was. And it actually turns out that Sam's has this way cheaper than Amazon to begin with. I think they had it priced at $159.99 was their price, and $40 off of that. So this was actually $119, $120, and we grabbed it because that was way less than than we thought we were going to need, and we just went ahead and picked it up. And so now we're going to unbox it. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to take a look at the recipe book. We are not going to use this today, but I will probably attach with this unboxing when we use it for the first time. And more than likely we will use it for strawberry sorbet, because I've just gotten a whole lot of local strawberries that I've been processing all weekend. I've made my strawberry jam, I've made the strawberry lemonade concentrate, I've made some strawberry lemon marmalade, and I've got lots of strawberries that I'm putting up in the freezer for exactly this purpose. So that is probably the first thing that we'll make, and we'll try to do that relatively soon. But let's take a look. We'll open the box and let's see what's in here. As with everything, and you all at least hear me tell you, all of my new appliances end up staying in their box. So I'm trying to protect the box as much as possible. Sorry, my children just came in. I had to find out what they were doing. Let's see. Okay. Trying to protect the box as best I can. Oh, I'm glad I didn't dig too deep, because right on top is the recipe book. So we definitely want to have that. All right. I think this device is actually going to live on the counter where my air fryer used to live, at least through the summer, because I know we're going to use it a lot, or I anticipate us using it a lot in the summertime. Sorry, I didn't really know a good way to, I can't lift things up easily, so I figured that was the easiest way for me to get it out of the box. So the cool thing, I don't know if the one that Becky bought when she got hers, because I know she had to buy extras of these bowls and stuff, but this particular package deal with Sam's comes with 3 of the pints along with lids. So I thought that was pretty awesome and a great part of the deal. I don't feel like, maybe we'll need to buy extra at some point, but I don't feel like that's something we have to do right away anyway. So it's pretty heavy machine. Let's see, it's not lightweight at all, that's for sure. So let's see. Kind of looks like a coffee machine. I think that's what it reminds me of anyway. Alright, so got the plug attached, and here's what it looks like. This will just do that to learn how to use. Oh, it's got like a little code, like barcode, or I don't know what there's a word for it, it's not coming to me. Anyway, if you scan it, it says to learn how to use your Creami and explore hundreds of recipes. So that's pretty cool. So there's that. I'm not going to take all of the things off because I'm not really using it right now, but we have a Ninja blender, and so I like the brand real well. I think they work very good. So it's got like an ice cream button, a sorbet button, light ice cream, smoothie bowl, gelato, and milkshakes. And then you can do mix-ins and stuff as well. And so there we go. So you lock it by bringing it over here. So it's probably the blade in there. Like I said, I'm not going to fully like unwrap everything because I'm not really doing anything with it right now. But this is the special lid, and then the lid for this container that's in there that you'll store it in is right here. So there's a little thing that says bowl installation this way, and then this is it. Oh, it lifts it up when you go to like lock it in place. This comes up and like lifts it up here, and there's like this little attachment coming down. So I guess that's what helps. So what it does is it's kind of like a food processor in a way, and it blends itself right through the frozen mixture that you have in there, and it creams it up basically. So that's pretty exciting. There's 30 recipes in the recipe book that it comes with, and it's got a quick start guide to get you going, showing you how to install it and all the parts. So if you've been thinking about buying this device, I highly suggest buying this in the month of May and before June 2nd. I'm assuming it is not just a local sale at my Sam's Club. I'm assuming it's like nationwide, but Sam's has got these on sale. They're $119, and I think for, considering what this device can do, I mean, that's great. That's a great price. You get a homemade ice cream machine that just churns your ice cream, and you might be paying more than that sometimes. So I definitely think it's going to be a good deal, and I'm really excited to see how it works. So I'll bring you back with us whenever we try it out for the first time. All right, here's just a little clip showing you how the blade gets inserted. There's a little like latch that you push over to the side. You can see that there's things that come in and out there that will grab onto the blade, and that's how you install it. And then to take the blade out, you just move the little lever over to the other side, and then it'll let go of the blade so that you can wash it. All right, let's start prepping some sorbet. So these are some of the fresh local strawberries that I was telling you about. Really, this could not be simpler. We're going to put fresh fruit in a blender. We're going to add some sugar. We're going to put some lemon juice in there. We're going to blend it all up, and then we're going to put it in the pint. It's that simple. You don't have to do anything else. I did 2 sorbet recipes, one that called for lemon juice, one that did not. The lemon juice one was the one that we tasted first. So like I said, it's really this simple. You're just going to blitz this up. It has a max fill line. You don't want to fill it above that. And then one of the things that the recipe states is that it must be level as you're freezing it. So it doesn't like tilt to the side or anything like that. For it to spin properly, it must be level. Okay, we're also going to make strawberry ice cream, and this is from the recipe book that's included. So it's fresh strawberries, it's sugar, the smallest amount of corn syrup, it's like a teaspoon of corn syrup, and a teaspoon of lemon juice. And so the recipe calls for you to put all of those things in a bowl, and then to use a fork to mash up the strawberries. And so you're going to mix that all up. Just kind of mash it up with a fork as best you can. You let it sit for 10 minutes with the sugar. The sugar is going to draw out a lot of the juice of the strawberries, and it's going to dissolve in that juice. And then you add the heavy cream to it, and you mix all of that up, and then you pour it into the pint base. This was, I will tell you, I'm so impressed with this. These recipes are very simple, but when this is all said and done and we finish up with this, it is so delicious. I have made sorbets before. I have made homemade sorbets. I have had sorbets in other places, and I can tell you that this is by far the best sorbet I've ever had in my life. The texture on this is unbelievable. It is so velvety smooth. It's just incredible. And the ice cream, same thing. I've never been a fan of strawberry ice cream. It's never been my favorite. But I absolutely love this. It was so incredibly delicious. This machine is worth every penny. It is so cool. And I know that we're going to use this a whole lot this summer. I'm keeping this part in real time so that you can actually see how quick this process really is, because it really kind of surprised me how fast this actually does all come together. I do respin. It was pretty smooth the first time, and really good, but I figured I'd go ahead and just give it a respin and see what happens. I did the same thing with the strawberry ice cream when we did it, and it just makes it creamier when you respin it, but both of them probably didn't actually need it.
mix stuff in with that stuff too. There's like a mix in button, like for making a blizzard.
You see them?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna remix it.
Okay.
Instead of this crumbly, you can remix it, but it doesn't really look crumbly, but
Well, it's pretty smooth. It's just,
yeah. But I have to smooth out the top to remix it. It's supposed to be like
black.
level. I think it'll get a creamier texture if we remix it. I'm pretty impressed with what it did though.
It's pretty cool.
So that's it. That's the Ninja Creami in action, and words cannot express. I mean, it is, you just have to experience it for yourself. The texture is unreal and it's so good. You have got to do yourself a favor and get one of these for yourself. Friends, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching our video. If you like what you saw, give the video a like, subscribe to our channel, and so that you can follow along with what else we have coming up. There's going to be lots of preservation coming up this growing season, you know, updates on the garden, and hopefully some more cooking as summer comes along. And I'm not at work, and I'll be doing a lot of cooking. Hopefully I'll have time to do a lot of filming. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks again so much for your time. You have a great day.